Oh, I'm getting a little sore and tired of sitting on this stool. I've been filming my what I got for Christmas video. It's still December 30th as I am filming this. Anyway, I have just been filming. Before that, I was laying in bed reading. So the last time I vlogged was Christmas Day, so I haven't vlogged for the last 4 days. Won't lie, it's been kind of nice. After all the vlogging that I've done over Vlogmas, it was nice to have a few days off. But I was looking back through the vlogs from last time and saw that I did vlog New Year's Eve last year, so I thought I would do that again this year. But yeah, in the last 4 days, I have watched a lot of YouTube. I've watched a lot of TV. I have gone for some walks, went for a walk with Mom on Boxing Day, and I've been for a couple hikes, I think, a couple walks. I've also had just some quiet time at the apartment, done a little bit of yoga, really relaxed. I went to Whole Foods yesterday, but really, I've done a lot of reading. I've done a ton of reading. I'm still doing a ton of reading, but it's just been a really nice past few days. And so now, back to today. Today I woke up a little early after staying up late last night. I've been staying up late the last couple nights reading. I was up late out here watching TV a bit late because I've started watching Wheel of Time on Amazon Prime. And I've not read the books. I don't know anything about the story, but the TV adaptation so far is pretty good. So then I was watching that until almost midnight last night, and then I still did some reading. So I was up until about 1 a.m. reading last night. So I woke up at 8:30, but then I just stayed in bed reading. I am currently reading, where's my iPad? Flora's Traveling Christmas Shop, which looks like this. I've got 38 minutes left in this one. It's adorable. It's a little bit silly in some places. It would make a very cheesy Netflix film. So like some of the situations are just a little bit beyond belief, but they're funny and it's cute and I'm really enjoying it. Since the last time I talked to you, I have finished The Post Box at the North Pole by Jamie Admons. That was this one. I absolutely loved this book. It was just so cute. It was just so cute. Jamie Admons just writes the most heartwarming, cozy, funny, romantic Christmas stories. Really, really, really enjoyed that one. Highly recommend. Then the other book I read after that was, this is an alternative cover. I think the UK version has a different cover. Because when I first saw a British YouTuber I follow was starting to read this, her cover was illustrated. Mine has this like photograph of this like really beautiful, cozy, like quintessential English like cottage. Like, can I move here, please? Like, I just want to live here. This just looks incredible. So it's called I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Millie Johnson. This one, if you're looking for cozy, lighthearted romance, not it. But if you're looking for beautifully written, incredible story, will make you cry unless you don't have a heart, but great kind of life lesson, and ultimately, I don't want to spoil things, but it's magical. It's just, I cried at the end, but I just still absolutely loved it. It's probably one of my favorite books I've read this whole year, and it's definitely one of my favorite of all the kind of Christmas festive books. I just thought that it was absolutely adorable. I loved it. So now I'm reading Flora's Traveling Christmas Shop. It's very silly, but it's also very endearing. Some of the situations are definitely heightened for comedic effect, but overall, I really relate to the character and I'm really, really enjoying the book. So like I said, I've got about 38 minutes left in that one. So I'm gonna go get a late lunch. I have had breakfast. We are in that in-between time, so I am saying that Christmas cookies count as breakfast. It's not yet the new year. Christmas cookies count. So I've had a small breakfast of Christmas cookies. So now I'm gonna go have a lunch of pancakes because time doesn't exist right now and I can do what I want. My sister made me pancakes the day after Christmas and she made me a gigantic batch of like 3 dozen pancakes. I've frozen a bunch of them, but I've still got a few left in the fridge, so of the batch that I didn't freeze. So I'm gonna go have those for lunch. But yeah, it's just been really nice, really cozy, really quiet. So I'll show you a bit more of just how I've been spending this time, and then probably talk to you guys tomorrow when I get over to the house. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some food, get some coffee, get this lipstick off because I don't need to wear this for the rest of the day. And I think at some point later this afternoon, I want to finish this book. I want to start another book because this is book 80 out of my goal of 81. So I still need to read one more book this year and I will have met my goal for the year, which when I set a goal of 81 books, I knew that was stretching it, but I'm gonna do it. So I've got a whole bunch more festive books. So I'm just gonna pick one and read that. So I'll start that, then probably go for a walk or a hike as long as it's still not raining, and then have a cozy evening. So that is the plan for the rest of the day. I will chat with you tomorrow for New Year's Eve. Until then, enjoy a minute or so of just a cozy afternoon and evening. New Year's Eve is off to a cracking start. First of all, I slept like crap. Then I woke up, I was getting ready. I was trying to just get ready as quickly as I could so that I could get on the road and get to my parents' house early and spend the majority of New Year's Eve over there. So the upstairs water heater has flooded again. This is the 3rd time in the like 9 years that I've been living here. So every few years it just likes to go. And yeah, I woke up to a knock at, well, I didn't wake up to the knock, but there was a knock at my door as I was waking up and starting to get ready, and it was my downstairs neighbor, and she's like, I'm so sorry, I think your water heater is flooding because it just drips from upstairs down to mine and then out under my door and down into her balcony. It's not as bad as the first time it flooded because I do now have storage shelves. I've got those plastic shelves, which were a very kind gift from my downstairs neighbor after it flooded the first time, because she bought some for herself. She's like, I bought a second set, it doesn't fit. Do you want it? And I'm like, sure, if you're giving it away. For now, I've cleared this corner out because that's where the flooding is happening. It's coming from up above, but it's also coming, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's coming down through the door, like it's coming through the wall, and then you can see the kind of path it's going. I now have a hose hanging over from the top, but oh yeah, no, you can see it. You can see how that's dripping. It's dripping constantly. So I can't have that door shut at all, or it just drips onto the door. It'll be fine. I still have all of next week off. I mean, I've got to start working on teaching prep again on Monday, but I do have a week after this one before the semester actually starts. So it's starting to drain. That's lovely, but it looks like it's mostly going out over the outside of my balcony and not in. Probably should have put on some makeup for New Year's Eve, but I just can't be bothered. The sun is going down. Mom and I were just out here, and I thought I might sit out here for a couple minutes and just see what colors we get. Right now it's just kind of golden yellow, but it could get pink, so I thought I'd come out here and just keep an eye on it, just in case. It's pretty chilly out. It is 57 degrees, but there's a breeze, so it feels even colder. I'm loving it. I'm in my new sweater, one of my new sweaters from Mom. And my sweater's keeping me very snugly and warm, but I've got pretty thin leggings on. And my face is getting cold, so are my hands. But I'm loving it. It's been a much calmer afternoon. The morning was very hectic and frantic, as you saw. Not ideal. The water had stopped dripping by the time I left. It looked as if the maintenance guy had gotten the upstairs neighbor's new water heater installed, and the old one, I saw him wheeling it away, so the water finally stopped dripping down into my storage closet. So I left the storage door halfway open so that it can hopefully air out. And it looks like we're not really going to get the rain that they were predicting for today. It might rain tonight, but it was supposed to rain all day long, starting early in the morning, and then it just kind of fizzled out. Hopefully it will start drying out. Now I've got a low battery light, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wait for a couple more minutes, see if there's any change in the color, but there isn't really. It's still staying pretty gold, but it's pretty and it's nice out. So New Year's Eve continues. Mom's making dinner, just soup and sandwiches, grilled cheese sandwiches. Okay, I've got to finish this bit on the iPhone because, yeah, camera died. But yeah, Mom's making grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner, and then there's some leftover split pea soup that she did with the ham from Christmas. So it should be good. It should be really good. I'm still reading my book, Christmas Island. I have an hour and like 40 minutes left. So I'm racing the clock to get it done before it's midnight. I'll definitely be done before midnight, but I want to try to get it done before Mom and I watch some movies. We were talking about watching Love Actually, because she hasn't watched that this year, and I really want to watch The Holiday. So we might do Love Actually first, because I don't know if she's going to stay up till midnight. So she bails on me, I can watch The Holiday by myself, which is kind of appropriate because that movie ends at New Year's Eve. It's windy and I'm getting a little bit chilly sitting out here, and it doesn't look like the colors are really changing. It's just getting darker. But I will show you the sunset one more time, and then we'll go inside, get a new battery for the camera, and yeah, I've already sent some Happy New Year texts to my friends in the UK because it is officially 22 past minutes. It is 22 minutes into 2022 in the UK right now. So I've sent some texts to Tamsin and a few other friends, but still several more hours to midnight here.
To keep flouring it, lifting it.
This is the part I'm bad at.
And just kind of eyeball it when it's starting to get like too long this way. You're gonna. All right, Andrea, smile.
Oh, I'm trying.
And you're doing a very good job. Here, let me show you, everybody. This is Andrea's nice round circle.
Yeah, that's so round.
And mine was that one on the bottom. It's pretty bad.
Careful, don't ruin my circles.
Well, that one looks more like mine.
This one's really thin right there, though.
Well, we'll just fold that over the top, not be the bottom.
All right. All right, it is almost, yeah, it's 9:30. Mom is so far managing to stay awake.
My bedtime thing told me at my bedtime. I'm past my bedtime.
You can go to sleep. You don't have to stay up until midnight with me.
I thought you were going to be all.
I mean, I would like the company, but if you're gonna complain or much. But we just finished watching Love Actually, but unfortunately it wasn't on Netflix, and we couldn't find a copy of our own. So we found it on demand on Freeform, which I think used to be the Family Channel, which might be why it was so heavily edited and censored. They cut out the entire Martin Freeman storyline. They cut down a lot of other stuff. They censored a lot of the language.
And then other stuff they kept that was like, why was that
kept while other stuff was
I guess it
deleted?
Was the nudity, the Martin Freeman part.
I guess, but some of the language, Like there was some language they kept, but then other words they bleeped out. It was weird. But now we're watching The Holidays. We've put The Holiday on. We've got that on DVD. So we're watching the DVD of that, so it will not be edited. So I've already popped open the Prosecco for the night. So I'm gonna have a glass of that with some Christmas cookies. Earlier, I was making the pastry dough for the pasties that we're making, or that I'm making for dinner tomorrow. So we're making pasties tomorrow for dinner. So I prepped the dough ahead of time. So tomorrow we just have to chop up all the fillings and then fill the pasties. I don't think we can technically call them Cornish pasties because we are tweaking some things, but we are using my great-grandmother's recipes. So I haven't had pasties in ages. That will be in the next vlog though. This is just gonna be New Year's Eve. I've got Lexi next to me and Gus is next to Mom.
He's all cuddled.
He wasn't happy when I opened up the Prosecco bottle. He doesn't like the pop that it makes. It scared him. It scared him.
Eerie noise.
Oh, and I did finish my book. I finished The Christmas Island. So let me check on Goodreads, because that should mean if we refresh the page, come on. I've read 81 of 81 books in 2021. I have met my reading goal with a few hours, 2.5 hours to spare. So yay, it's been a lot of books. I've read a ton of books this year. They've all been wonderful. Oh, but gosh, look at all of those. Some of these I forgot I read them this year. So yay, I have officially met. It's been ages since I've set a reading goal. That's exciting. I will do a separate video all about the books I read in 2021 and setting a reading goal for 2022. I can't believe in just 2 hours and 23 minutes it's going to be a whole new year. But yeah, and I think that's just enough time to watch this movie because it is on the longer side. So let's get started. Well, it is officially 2022. No, and some of our neighbors are letting off really loud fireworks. So Gus is sticking very closely to me. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. They've been going pretty much since midnight. It's now 17 after. So I'm really hoping they'll stop soon. Lexi is out like a light. She can't hear it. Gus is just glued to my side. But Mom and I have had a lovely evening. Yeah. Did you have fun?
You made me stay up way past my bedtime.
You've done very well. I'm very happy. I would have.
Whenever it hit, how
yeah, we just watched the
Australia's usually first, aren't they?
Yeah, that's like really early for us.
That would be my bedtime.
Mom, I think that was before you even woke up this morning.
Well, okay. And then I was done celebrating.
Australia's like 15 hours ahead of us or something crazy.
This morning.
But we finished watching The Holiday, which was wonderful as ever, although Mom kept pointing out all the little inconsistencies.
Is it a funny movie?
It does. I mean, the more you watch it, the more there are things that you're like, how does that make sense? Wait a second. But I still love that movie.
The biggest thing is not delivering her to the front of the college.
Yeah, not delivering her to the front of the cottage at the beginning of the film, but then picks her up there at the end of the film. So we've watched that, and then that finished like right at midnight. And then we put it to YouTube and we watched the London fireworks display, which we could have watched that at 5 p.m. and then Mom could have gone to bed as normal. But
no, Andrea.
My tradition is I stay up to midnight Arizona time and then I watch the London fireworks when it's actually midnight for me. But now it is.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Mom's getting her water.
We're in our jammies.
Yeah, Mom had the good idea when she got up in the middle of the movie to do something. She's like, I'm gonna get into my jammies before, so that once it's midnight and we're done, I can just go straight to bed. I'm like, that's a good idea. So I did the same. So I'm in my jammies. Mom's in her cozy bathrobe.
Because I gotta take them outside.
Yeah, we need to try to take the dogs out one last time, but
sounding like they're almost done.
It does sound like they're almost done. I hope so. I mean, they've been going since well before midnight. Yeah, get their treats ready, and then hopefully we can take the dogs out. You okay there, buddy? Yeah? Meanwhile, Lexi is just completely chill. She's like not bothered at all, are you, Lex? So yeah, it's been a lovely day. I was starting to say that, and then I'm like, oh, but was it? The morning wasn't that great. The morning could have been better. Once I got over here and got settled in, it's been a lovely day the rest of the day. It's cheese time. That got him going. Who's scared? Not me. Not Mr. Gus. So anyway, while the dogs go out, I'm gonna say goodbye. It is officially 2022. Gus is like, come on.
Hi.
I'll come out with you guys. Ooh, it's still a bit wet. So did you have a good night, Mommy? Or not in
Yes,
focus?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm a little numb from being up too late.
What?
I'm too numb being up too late.
You're too numb being up too late to know if you had a good time?
Yes.
She had a good time. She's gonna complain about this all tomorrow.
I'm an old lady now.
All I'm gonna hear tomorrow is how tired she is and how dare I make her stay up until midnight. It is like dripping. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Not really, but it's not raining anymore, but it's still dripping. So yeah, it is now officially 2022. This vlog ends the 2021 vlogs. I will vlog tomorrow, but that will be in the first vlog of 2022. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching all of the vlogs in 2021. There were a lot of them, especially including Vlogmas. Thank you for all of your comments, all of your likes, all of you who subscribed this year, and all of you who stayed subscribed and kept watching me this year. It really means a lot. And let me know in the comments what you did for New Year's Eve. That can be our question. Did you stay home and just have a chill night at home like Mom and I did? Did you go to bed early? Did you stay up and have a party with a bunch of your friends? I would love to know what your New Year's Eve plans were. This is honestly my favorite way to do New Year's Eve, just a quiet night at home. I don't like going out because I don't really like New Year's Eve in general. So it's been a lovely New Year's Eve for us. If you've enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of the usual stuff. And I will see you all very soon in the first vlog of 2022. Thanks for watching the last one of 2021. Bye! Say bye. Bye.